Hello everyone, it's your sister Roland, and all I need is a few minutes to discuss what I'm making for today. So I was supposed to cook yesterday, but I was tired. But when I don't cook, this is what me and the girls make. This is the vegetable patty. It's from Morningstar, so we get it from BJ. It comes with a whole, I don't remember how much patty. It's a lot of patties. See, it's a well-seasoned patty. This is one of the best ones because it's nice and seasoned. So when I don't cook, that's what we make. But today, I'm making legume, what we Haitian people call legume, or I went to a vegan restaurant. I think they call it a vegetable mash. So that's what it essentially is, because it has cabbage. I'm using just cabbage and eggplant. It's another thing that people put it. It's a bunch of stuff that people put in it, but I don't want to use that because it's kind of has a lot of water. Like it's like it's the celery that's 99% water. I think it's called milito. I'm not sure what it's shayut. I don't know what they call it in English, but it's called milito. And then I'm gonna put broccoli and cauliflower and carrots. California Mad Bee, I think they call this, in it. So this, I'm gonna cut the cabbage up, cut up the eggplant, and then I'm gonna boil it, and then I'm gonna mash it. And I'm making it with brown rice. So that's step one. So here is my brown rice. I made it plain without anything in it. I do have a video that shows how I make brown rice, how I explain that I make brown rice. So I'll link it in the bio. Link it, those cards that come up. So that's the brown rice. And then this is the eggplant with the cabbage. So this is gonna boil. And I'm gonna mash it up after it boils. And when it comes soft, and I'm gonna mash it up to make the vegetable mash or the legume. So when you use the plastic bag method, as we do in the Haitian community, if you want whatever rice you're cooking, and if you want a softer rice for if you're making it for babies or for little kids, some of them, they like their rice soft. Instead of putting all that water so you can make a soft rice, with the plastic bag method, all you need to do is get a cup of water and then pour it a little bit here. So I get two, and then this water will give you a softer rice. It will give you a softer rice. That's something that I learned. That's the brown rice. So it's finishing up. We still have some more water in it that needs to be cooked up. And this is the cabbage with the eggplants. So I'm gonna have to drain all of this water, so I can drain all no water, only no water. So basically, you can put any vegetable that you want in it. Legume takes a while to make. Sometimes it could take 45 minutes because this is like a vegetable mash, but I don't think this took 45 minutes. Like an hour. Now, if you put meat in it, it could be an hour and 30 minutes, an hour and 45 minutes, 2 hours. It depends what you're making. But with the vegetable mash, it doesn't take that long, and you can put any vegetable. But be careful with the celery, because I used to buy this from a vegan restaurant, well, a Haitian restaurant that sells vegan food, and they would put celery in theirs. And then for a few times that I went and buy it, it was like sour, and I would always wonder, why is it sour? It was never sour before, until the other day when I made my squash soup. I'll link it up in the bio how I made that, and I added celery. When you put celery in things, especially if it's all vegetable, we would have to eat it that same day. Don't reheat it or reuse it again, because the celery, I don't know, because it's 99% water, it makes it sour. So I was like, oh, that's what these people were doing. So I tend not to put celery and stuff unless I know I'm gonna eat it all, you know, in that one day period. So I'm gonna drain all this water and then I'm gonna mash it up. So how I mash it? I mash it, well, you're supposed to mash it with, you know, those mortar and pestle stuff. So that's the easiest way. I don't have that because I haven't made legume in a while. I could use this to do that. I think this is going to take too long, so I'm going to use a cup. I'm going to use a glass cup to do that. Hold on. So I totally forgot I have this masher, so I don't need to use the cup. But sometimes you have to improvise when you don't have certain tools. You have to use what you have to use. So I'm going to use this to mash it. If it doesn't work, then I'm going to use the cup, because sometimes you have to put your, you know, muscle into these things. But I'm going to use this to mash it up. And I drain the water with a colander. That's what I use. So I decided I wanted some corn, so I'm going to use this, the mixed vegetable. I'm going to do the California medley. So I'm going to saute it first. And then I'm going to use the tomato paste. Tomato sauce. We actually do use tomato paste, but I haven't used tomato paste in a long time because somebody had mentioned that this tomato sauce it does the same as a tomato paste. And when I tried tomato sauce, it was actually, that's all been used, tomato sauce. So give us that, it's going to give it that, you know, that red color. So I'm going to saute the vegetables first in some canola oil, and then I'm going to put the tomato paste, and then I'm going to put the mash. You see how, you see that big old pot? This is the little, after I finish mashing. And I did end up using this. I did end up using that, so yeah, that was some work. Got some exercise today. So that's the vegetables sauteing. So you put any seasoning you want. I put my marinade, and then I put some seasoned salt, a little bit of cayenne, and some curry. I put a little bit of curry. Because I like curry. You don't have to put curry, but I just love curry. So now I'm gonna pour the sauce. I put my thyme in there. So that's it with the tomato sauce. So now I've added the cabbage with the eggplant, and I'm going to mix them. And when I mix them, after I finish mixing, then I let it simmer maybe 10-15 minutes, and it will be ready to go to eat. Because then there's just vegetable. And the curry mix gives it a nice smell too. Okay, so this is how it looks. I put some onions. I forgot to buy some red or green peppers, but anyway, I have it in my marinade. So that's how it looks. And it's all vegetable. I'm going to eat it with some brown rice. Alright, so I guess I have to plate it. I'll plate it. And in all, it took approximately, let's say, an hour and about 20 minutes to make all of this. Yeah, sometimes it's, yeah, if somebody make a legume for you, be very appreciative, because it takes a while to make. So here's the finished product. The vegan mash, or the vegetable mash, the vegan legume with some brown rice. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in another video. Bye.